All right, instead of letting you guys listen to the rest of that in silence, good evening, everybody. Happy Friday. And we're going to sit here and have just a kind of a short little stream. Topics for today is going to be Father's Day and the Army birthday. I'm going to be busy on Father's Day, so no stream then. Figured might as well wrap both of them up into one. So we're going to start with Father's Day, which I hastily put this all together, so I don't have much on sources, but reading this one for a minute was kind of interesting. Let's see. That is the wrong one. My bad. There we go. This one is from the History Channel. I know they're kind of a mockery of what they used to be, but I figure for a topic like this, they're pretty still spot on. So apparently it has something to do with Mother's Day. So let's kind of read through it and figure it out. The nation's first Father Day was celebrated on June 19th, 1910, in the state of Washington. However, it was not until 1972, 58 years later, President Woodrow Wilson made Mother's Day official. That one to be honoring the fathers became nationwide holiday in the United States. Father's Day, yep, this year will be Sunday, June 16th, so in a couple of days. We got Mother's Day, inspiration for Father's Day. The Mother's Day we celebrate today has its origins in peace and reconciliation campaigns of the post Civil War era. During the 1860s, at the urging of activist Anne Reeves Jarvis, one divided West Virginia town celebrated Mother Work Days. Okay. That brought together mothers, Confederate Union soldiers. I can see that. Did you know there are more than 70 million fathers in the U.S.? Yeah, yeah, there's quite a bit of us. However, mother, you'll have to forgive Commie Cat. She wants treats, and I'm not giving it to her right now. We're busy. We're streaming, Commie Cat. You gonna give me a break? Maybe? All right. All right, continuing on. However, Mother's Day did not become a commercial holiday until 1908, when inspired by Jarvis's daughter, Anna Jarvis, who wanted to honor her own mother by making Mother's Day a national holiday. Uh, Mother's Day, a national holiday, the John Wanamaker department store in Philly sponsored a service dedicated to mothers in its auditorium. Thanks to a large part of the association of retailers who saw great potential for profit in the holiday, Mother's Day caught on right away. In 1909, 45 states observed the holiday, and in 1914, President Woodrow Wilson approved a resolution that made the second Sunday in May a holiday in honor of that tender, gentle army, the mothers of America. So now we'll get to the meat potatoes here. The origins of Father's Day. The campaign Celebrate Fathers did not meet with the same enthusiasm, perhaps because, as one florist explained, fathers haven't the same sentimental appeal that mothers have. We've heard that before, haven't we? On July 5th, 1908, West Virginia church sponsored the nation's first event explicitly to honor fathers. A Sunday sermon in memory of the 362 men who had died in the previous December's explosions at the Fairmount Coal Company mines in, oh, I'm going to butcher that, Monaga. But it was a one time commemoration of the annual holiday. Next year, Spokane, Washington, a woman named Sonora Smart Dodd, one of six children raised by a widower, tried to establish official equivalent Mother's Day for male parents. She went to local churches, YMCA, shopkeepers, government officials to drum up support for the idea, and she was successful. Washington State celebrated the nation's first statewide Father's Day on June 19th, 1910. Slowly, the holiday spread. In 1916, President Woodrow Wilson honored the day by using telegraph signals to unfurl a flag in Spokane, which he pressed a button in Washington, D.C. in 1924. President Coolidge urged state governments to observe Father's Day. Today, the Day of Honoring Fathers is celebrated in the United States on the third Sunday of June. Father's Day 2021. Okay, so that's looks like this is kind of an older article that's not exactly updated very well. Shame on you, History Channel. So yeah, that's kind of where Father's Day comes from. Let's see. Take a look at the rest of your guys' chat since you're starting to flood in. Didn't know you were a wrench here? You were made a wrench here a long time ago, Polska. That's nothing new. Hello, Mad Army Vet. She doesn't say meow, Polska. She says Mao. That's why she's the commie cat. All right, I'm going to get things squared up for the next one. So now that we got Father's Day out of the way, let's go ahead and we'll bring up something that is more familiar to me than even being a father, which is the Army's birthday. There we go. Getting this from the U.S. Army Center of Military History. The U.S. Army birthday, America's Senior Service. That's an odd way to title it. America's Senior Service. Okay. America's Revolutionary War began on April 19, 1775, with exchanges of musketry between British regulars and Massachusetts militiamen at Lexington and Concord. As their fellow citizens, citizen soldiers from New Hampshire, Connecticut, and Rhode Island responded to the alarm. A state of war existed between the four colonies and the British government. Well, you have to forgive me for 1 second. We got somebody pounding on my door. So while that's going on, we will put a little break on.
Everyone here is the best there is. Who the hell are they going to get to teach us?
You two characters are going to Top Gun.
With all due respect, sir, I'm not a teacher. Just want to manage expectations.
All right. Thank you for sticking around for that. One bad part about being a dad is having some very, let's just say, impatient children where you say, hey, I'm doing a stream. Could you please be quiet and not bother me for, maybe an hour or so? Okay, Dad, I got it. 10 minutes later, knock, knock, knock. Hey, where's dinner? Dinner's on the way. Just be patient, please. All right. So getting back to that article. All right. A force of New Englanders surrounded Boston and the British troops who occupied it under siege, but they needed help. They appealed to the delegates who represented all 13 colonies to join them in the struggle for American liberty. When the delegates to the Second Continental Congress convened in Philadelphia, 10 May, they soon learned that armed men commanded by Ethan Allen and Benedict Arnold had captured the British forts at Ticonderoga and Crown Point on Lake Champlain in New York. The constitutional Did I say that? Yeah, okay. The constitutional crisis in which America sought to redress grievances from the British King and Parliament had become open hostilities. The delegates had realized that even though they desired reconciliation, they would now have to address the new military situation. Congress took the next step that eventually transformed a local rebellion into a war for independence when it established the Continental Army, the force we know today as the U.S. Army. On June 14, 1775, Congress resolved that 6 companies of expert riflemen be immediately raised in Pennsylvania, 2 in Maryland, 2 in Virginia, and as soon could be completed, shall march and join the army near Boston to be employed as light infantry under the command of chief officer in that army. The delegates then prescribed an oath of enlistment that required the soldiers to swear, "I have to this day voluntarily enlisted myself as a soldier of the American Continental Army for 1 year unless sooner discharged. And I do bind myself to conform in all instances to such rules and regulations as are or shall be established for the government of said army." Next day, the Congress voted to appoint George Washington to command the Continental forces and began laying the foundation of the American Army. With the words that sound hauntingly familiar 245 years later, this is probably a little bit older. It is technically the Army's 249th birthday. The delegates of the colonies, reposing special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, conduct, and fidelity of George Washington, issued the first commission by appointing him General and Commander-in-Chief of the Army of the United Colonies and of all forces now raised, or to be raised by them, and of all others who shall voluntarily offer their services, and join the defense of American liberty and for repelling every hostile invasion. So now that we got a little background on that, we'll take a look at your guys' comments again. All right. I thought it was because Chuck Norris said Father's Day, so it'd be. You know what? Who knows? He's old too. He might have been around when they were first starting it. My ancestor fought on both sides of the revolution. I'm not sure where mine are. I know the earliest ancestors that my grandfather did genealogy on was a French Canadian that came over here from France. And I guess his family just kind of stuck around in this continent. All right, Paul Skabab thinking about it, the Commie Cat match was fucking hilarious. Yeah, it is. All right, all thing Chuck Norris is afraid of is his own shadow, and of course, Commie Cat. I don't know. I don't think Commie Cat could scare Chuck Norris. Not a lot scares Chuck Norris, except Chuck Norris. All right. So that's all I had for articles right now and for today. But we were thinking that there might be more people showing up. But if this is a solo stream, then so be it. I got a couple of contingencies for that. It wouldn't be an army stream unless we had, what is it? Let's bring it up. Some army fails. Will you maximize, please? Thank you. All right. Making a couple of aside adjustments here. All right. Let's watch some army fails and laugh for a little bit. Why don't we?
That wasn't an approach.
That still can't feel good. Because even with that Kevlar lining, I don't think I saw plates in there. Yeah, that just can't feel good.
Damn!
Don't know why that's a fail.
There's no break.
Oh! What did you just drop? That's why you gotta have situational awareness, so you don't run into a fucking tank barrel. Oh. That's just some good old barracks fun. Yeah. We used to do just dumb things out in the barracks all the time. I had a roommate. We were stationed in Georgia during hurricane season. He would just get butt naked, run out to the picnic tables in the common areas of the barracks, and just start. He'd have soap on him and start taking a shower outside during hurricane rains. Hilarious to watch, but when he's your roommate, it sucks. Because everybody is all like, oh, Jesus, you're fucking that dude's roommate? Yeah? Oh, sorry. I think these are sandbags. Nice to see you here, Mad Army Vet. No worries. Make it back when you can, man. Oh!
Whoa!
Oh! Dear God. Oh, no. Hold on. Let's go back to that, because that is what that kind of harness is there for. Don't know if that's a C seat. It probably is, because the only time you do this is in basic training, especially for females. But she still has her hand on that type, or on the that lead rope that will cinch it up. That's why she's not plummeting to the ground, and she's just staying right there. Oh. Okay, we got parkour going on. Oh! Face into those discos. Oh.
I warned you.
Damn. Hey, man. Don't let the motor pool guys get bored. That's the mildest that they'll mildest of shenanigans that they'll get up to. Yeah, you don't want to know what they get up to when they kind of get mischievous. Oh, oh yeah. Oh, you made it almost all the way, and you just had to fail right there at the last second. All right, what we got here in the comments? Bored 20-year-old dudes. What could possibly go wrong? Plenty can go wrong. Oh, yo. Oh, I thought you were saying Staff Sergeant there, Chaos. But I guess that's one way to make my name acromanized into 3 characters. Hope everybody's having a good evening. I think we are. Polska, ouch. Yes, Army fails require lots of ouch. Ouch is required.
What's up? All right.
Hey, Craig!
Oh, man.
That's how you have somebody fall down a heart
Oh,
attack.
right.
I got it on video though.
What are they doing? Hold on. Let's go back. Hold on. I want to see that in, no, not that. Playback speed. 0.5.
The video though.
Did they run in there with a wall locker to breach the door? I'm kind of impressed. Either way, he either ran through the door and then took a head plant into a wall locker, which those things are dangerous by themselves. All right, let's get playback speed to normal. He's fine. He's fine.
Okay, you're anytime.
These are fun to fire. It's like having a shotgun put up on your shoulder, and when you press that button down, you better have hearing protection. This one will give you tinnitus with just, you know, the regular foamy pads that they give you.
Come, move over here.
All right.
Ooh, you did not hold that securely. Thank God that missile was faster than that thing's ability to dip out of your hand. Holy shit, that would not be a good day if, well, if it hit the ground, I think it's got like 60 meters to arm. That way it prevents kind of misfires like that turning into a mass CAS event. Yeah, I acronymized your name because I'm lazy. Fair enough. No clue what happened there. Yeah, neither do I. Even the slow-mo, it's just, there's not enough frames to look at. Yeah, holy shit.
Don't move, Proctor. Don't move.
It's a perfect. Oh! Yeah, I dropped that too. Ow. Oh, trying to refrain from the profanity. This looks like Ranger School back in the day. Oh, I remember people used to do that in basic. Somebody just fall asleep in the classroom, drill sergeant just walking up, creeping up, take one of your books, and just slam it on those tables to wake you up. Hilarious for a lot of us, but then again, if we laughed, we got our asses smoked. Wait, there are weapons in the mud? Oh, these are the Brits. That's why. Oh, that's just a clusterfuck. Get your weapon out of the dirt. Oh, no. Oh, that's pain, too. Dangerous. You can actually, almost like quicksand. Turn that volume down a little bit. Yeah, even up here in Alaska, we got people who got to get rescued all the time because people go out to the coastline where the beaches are and go out for like clams, and they get stuck. And then if nobody knows they're out there and nobody knows to expect them back, they could be stuck there for days. before they get rescued or they succumb. That's a strong board. Oh, that ankle looked like it could have been snapped in half.
Apply pressure.
Oh. That's gonna hurt.
Look, Carter!
Yo! Why didn't we think of doing this? You better go get your poncho, man. Oh! I don't think that's our honor guard. But yeah, you screw something like that up on honor guard, oh, you're in for a bad, bad day. I was talking about this. I can't remember. It was recent. When you have to load these vehicles up on carts for transport, because you're not going to drive something at 20 miles an hour across the country to go to a spot where it gets deployed. You're going to put it on a rail, or you're going to put it on a train. You've got to have a really good ground guide to tell you how close you are to the edges, because your tread is going to go over the edges of the trailer that it's on. And you just got to listen to your ground guide.
Hey! Whoa, chef.
Uh-oh. Oh!
What would you
Is that his chest or his... I don't want to know.
Big smile, big smile.
That had to have been his chest. Jesus, how many ads are on this video? You can see there's more comments here. That is quite a beach obstacle. Yes, yes, it was. That looked like a toy at first. Oh, if you're talking about like that white artillery or the white big barrel tank, yeah. It's actually, it looks like a Paladin, or what we would call a Paladin, which they are kind of mobile artillery. I believe we've seen this one already. Why are you repeating it? Oh! That's not good when any of those flags go down. Soldier versus camel. Camel wins. Whoa! Oh, oh! Oh, those are dress shoes. Oh. What did they? Oh. Oh, that's got to be like the LT's tent or something like that. Time to get up, sir. Oh no, they're fucking with the only female there. This is what happens when soldiers are bored. Oh no.
Hold the door open, Sir Parker.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
One more. Get it.
You just saw people diving in under people's butts. Refraining from things I want to say. Ooh, somebody fell down. Yeah, this is supposed to be a rollover simulator for Humvees. Oh. Those doors are heavy. Jesus, what kind of rubber duckies are those? Ooh.
Let's go on YouTube, dude. That's horrible.
Oh. Dear God. That's gotta be an officer. Hold on, I'm gonna back up a second. Jackass dancing with a rocket going off behind him. Hopefully that was one of ours. Considering it was going away, it was probably one of ours.
You gotta turn around.
This has got to be at the wash rack. There's always shenanigans at the wash rack. Oh, I know where this is going to head. That's a broken tailbone. All right. Well, no, we're only 37 minutes in. What do you guys think? One more video? Or nah? We'll see what happens here in a moment, Chaos, but I probably will join you guys here in a little bit. If not here in the next few minutes, a little bit after that. All right, Chad, come on. You want to see more? Or have you had enough of me for tonight? There's still 5 of you here. Apparently, you're here at least to watch something. So let's do this. We'll set up the second video for Army Fails. There we go. Add to stage. Oh, Union smoke break. Understood. Well, we'll watch some more. And it looks like we're starting off with Ukrainian soldiers, so this should be entertaining. Dear God. Oh, yeah. Yep. Fire wins. Oh, if you know, you know. That dude is the luckiest man alive. Why do they do this? Is why you don't do drill and ceremony with live rounds. It's a bad fucking idea unless you've got really well trained people, and I don't think. Oh, what is that? That could be Poland. Oh, that one always gets me.
Tja, dabei sollte es doch eigentlich eine Friedenstruppe werden.
Oh yeah, we saw this in the last one. Soldier versus Camo. Camo wins. Oh! It ain't that bad. What is he running for? Oh, that's a large promotion. Oh! No, you index. No. Oh. First of all, if that was a real flashbang, everybody would be on the ground, kind of curling in pain because their ears are bleeding because they were just so close to that and got flashed. I know it's like a meme that you see it in video games, but if that happens real life, man, you just handed the enemy an easy win. That's why you don't do high steps in formation.
You know why your weapon's not shooting? Why would it not be shooting, Private? Maybe because...
All right. I can see he's got a magazine. The barrel definitely is empty. That's probably because the bolt is locked to the rear.
Because you have run out of ammo. Maybe because...
That's right, because the M16 platform, when you run out of ammunition in your magazine, the bolt automatically locks at the rear.
You have finished all of the rounds inside your magazine. How? So now you can no longer shoot because you have no more ammo. How did this happen, Jasard? You shot it all, Private. Oh. Private, your weapon is clear at this time. Oh. Step back to the rear.
Get off my range. Oh!
Oh, fuck this.
Famous last words. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work, buddy. All right, let's skip that. Okay. Who's he gonna kick? Stick or left or right? Dear God.
Okay, you're anytime.
Pretty sure we saw this one.
Come, move over here.
Before fall.
All right.
Yeah. Treaded vehicles on wet roads, not the best. You can easily drift those things. Oh! Well, at least he didn't break the award. This is basic training graduation. I bet you it is. It almost looks like Stewart also. Oh, yeah. Perfect example.
Play War Thunder now. Join millions of players across the globe in massive battles on...
All right, we'll get rid of that. Yo, did you guys see that? Look after he breaches the door, and why in the hell does he not have his K-pot on? That's bad. It's real bad. You guys seeing that? It looks like that he's breaching the door, and Op 4 is on the other side. And I don't know if they're using sim rounds or not, but you know they're being shot at through the fatal funnel right there. Oh Jesus! Flashbang fails.
Hey, what lane needs a fight?
Private, you want to know why your weapon's not shooting right now? Because your magazine is upside down.
Oh dear fucking God! No!
Your magazine is. There you go.
در حال برگزاری است. یادی می‌کنیم از همه دلیر مردان عاشق و شهیدان سرافراز نیروی دریایی ارتش جمهوری اسلامی ایران. شهید ناب سروان غلام عباس عفیفه، شهید ناوی یکم علی اصغر درستکار، شهید دریادار نصرالله عزیزی، شهید ناب سروان علی کبیر نژاد، شهید ناب سروان حسن رونده و شهید دریادار محمد ابراهیم همتی و شهید ناب سروان هم که در کشور این آرامی
Hold on. Oh, hey, Marines. They're always good. What did you fall down from? Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh! I bet you that was deliberate. I don't think that was faked. I think you just have chuckleheads standing around. The dude out there is about ready to launch what probably looks like a sim grenade or some sort of sim explosive. And he goes, watch this. Watch this.
Well,
Party.
Hold on, I'm trying to get somebody else in here. All right, I missed that, so we'll go back, and if you thought it funny. All right, we'll take a look at these comments. Ouch, left. Yeah, that dude on the left. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that did not feel good getting a kick to the rib cage like that. So let's welcome to the stream MGTOW Mando.
Hey,
How you
sorry
doing,
I'm
man?
late. Oh,
No worries. You wrap up your stream? Or
yeah,
just
I went
wrapped it
ahead
up?
and killed it. It was just a hobby hangout, so there wasn't anything major going on.
Yeah, we didn't really cover way too much. Covered a little bit of history with the Army's birthday today, which is leading into Army fails, because if you're going to do an Army stream, you got to have Army fails.
Well, yeah, that's almost a law, isn't it?
Yeah, but streaming anyways. And then we covered a little bit of the origin of Father's Day,
Okay.
which it's a lot more recent than you think. At least the federal holiday, not federal holiday, the nationally recognized one.
I honestly kind of figured that it was something that only came about in the 1950s after Valentine's Day.
It was actually in response to Mother's Day, because
They wanted balance.
if I remember it right, the daughter of the person or the activist who created Mother's Day wanted to have a kind of male parent day. So she campaigned, I believe they said it was out in Washington, is where it started. I think it was about 1910-ish.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah,
a
I
little
think
bit.
72 was, I think that's when it was nationally recognized or observed, anyways.
Well, that's actually a little bit older than I thought it was. So cool.
Mhm. Well, we're gonna go review the rest of this video, and then we're gonna close out.
Okay.
But let's at least have some fun with these military fails.
Boom.
Party.
Why didn't he get a cheater pipe?
You are talking about somebody who's probably in infantry?
Could be, because the grunts are usually the bastard children to do all the 10 level maintenance, so regular
Well,
maintenance.
actually, we should rephrase that. The non-mechanics are always used for all the allegedly 10 level maintenance.
Oh yeah, anybody who has a vehicle, they're used and abused.
Yeah, I'm very well aware of that.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys have vans dedicated to yourselves and NBC and medical, and I'm guessing your guys' vehicles are a lot more difficult than ours were.
Well, let me just put it this way. When I was in the 212th Mobile Army Surgical Hospital before it finally disbanded, every time we had a mechanical issue with the trucks, we were told it was a 10 level item.
For everything?
We literally had a transmission fall out in the motor pool, and we were told it was 10 level to replace it.
10 level? Oh, you gotta love mechanics and how some of them are extremely lazy and some of them are really gung-ho.
Well, Sean, and the way we found it out was actually even more insulting than what I just implied.
Uh-oh, how'd that happen?
Myself and my squad leader were walking back up to the motor pool, or up out of the motor pool to end PMCS time and go to lunch. And as we were walking out, we're going past a truck and we hear a boonk.
Oof.
It's a great
bit of dragging.
No, the vehicle was stopped.
Oh, was it already running too?
No, it wasn't running at all.
It just said, "I'm done. I'm leaving the housing. Goodbye."
Yes. We were walking past. Fortunately, it wasn't one of my squad's trucks or one of my platoon's trucks.
That's even better.
But as
they
we're
still
walking,
told you to fix it.
Oh no, they didn't tell me to fix it. They told the E3 who was assigned as one of the drivers to fix it.
Oh man.
E3
guy.
She probably weighed 100 pounds soaking wet.
Oh dear.
And those old school 5 tons, the transmissions probably weigh 1/4 of a ton themselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
She wasn't given any tools, just told, figure it out. It's 10 level, do it.
That's not a 10 level act. No, that's not.
No, it's not. It's not. Technically, it's not even a 20 level. It's one of those things that should have been sent way higher.
Oh, that probably has to go get sent back to the manufacturer with the assistance.
And the thing is, the 5 tons that this unit had were the old Vietnam era 5 tons.
Oh, nice.
You know the long nose ones you always see in the 80s war movies. It was one of those pieces of garbage.
Not the flat face or square body now.
Yep.
All right. Let's see what this. I don't recognize that flag.
I don't recognize the flag, but the uniform looks Eastern European.
Yeah, that's what my first thing that comes to mind is Belarus, but who knows? Let's see what shenanigans this knucklehead gets up to. That's a tailbone injury. He'll be feeling that when he tries to go to bed tonight.
That's especially in those bunks.
Uh-huh. Oh my God, those bunks look terrible. Oh, Crusader Nate thinks it might be Estonia.
Yeah, that's entirely possible.
All right, we got Jay here. Weight limit for women might do the Army so good. From what I understand, yes, both men and women do have height and weight limits, but we understand how females are treated in the Army, which is with a lot of protection when they don't deserve it.
Well, and something else I'm going to point out real quick. Technically speaking, when I enlisted, I needed a waiver to get in for weight. Not because not because of being overweight. I was underweight.
I almost needed a waiver too. I was 128 pounds when I enlisted. They said if it was 125, I would have had to have gotten a waiver.
Yeah,
but then I walked out basic training at like no. It was 135 at the time. I was 138. Yeah, no, because I put on another 30 pounds of muscle at basic.
When I was in high school and when I enlisted into the Army originally, I weighed probably 110 pounds at 67 inches in height.
Damn. Like Jimmy.
Pretty much. Only without the alcohol poisoning.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my God. Come on, Mosley.
Cap off? Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh. Don't run! 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 It's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, he's kind of right. It's not going to do anything.
Yeah, it didn't go far enough for the arm.
Yep. Number one, arming distance, and number two, those require heat signatures, and you got to have a maintained certain points. Like I think it's 6 to 12. If you drop below 6 heat signature points, the weapon is automatically defunct, or the missile is defunct at that point. So, yeah, nothing to worry about. But that's instinct. You see Boom Boom kind of have a false start. You don't want to be anywhere near it if it blows.
Yeah, and Crusader just verified that is the Estonian flag.
Yep. Yeah, I saw that earlier.
That is definitely a Soviet-era T-70 tank.
That's what it looks like, doesn't it?
Oh,
Hold on.
I
We
can
got
almost.
some of our other people here. I'm gonna fix that link in Gilded. In case we get anybody else coming up, I'll delete that other
Yeah,
one.
I don't know what happened with the one you originally posted, but
I think what happened is it might have been me in the because when you go to enter room and you go and you got to set up your camera and microphone settings. Typically, it works if I copy it and paste it from there, but I guess it just didn't work out this time.
yeah, sometimes Gilded's weird. It's like every other piece of computer technology out there.
Oh, I don't know. I've never been to Fort Riley, so I don't know if that
if he's
is. But
talking
it looks
about
like it's got up armor on
well,
the tank.
I really do think that's an Eastern European tank, Soviet bloc.
Yeah.
If you look at the road wheels and you look at the way the barrel's designed, that looks more Soviet than anything Western bloc.
Well, what is it? Riley, I believe, is another mechanized division, so maybe
Well,
they had some
yeah, I
sort of
was stationed there. I was stationed there for a while, but
yeah, I was supposed to go there in 06. I had PCS orders, and then I had almost cleared post, and then the orders got rescinded because of stop move.
Well, what I can say is during the time I was there from 2012 to 2014, we didn't have any tanks like that, or like the one that's currently being loaded up on that vehicle, except in static displays.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And maybe it was a static display that they pulled out for some reason, but who knows? Let's see what they get up to.
Normally, when something's in static, they don't touch it again.
Oh, yeah. It's locked up and welded shut.
Yeah, so. Yeah.
At least it rolled over once. That's it.
Yeah.
That other tank right there could have been bad.
Very bad.
Oh, what we got here? Yeah, one of them was Sam Anorak. Okay. Full send. All right, so we chuckle. Yeah, I take my hands off of it too.
Tell me what, throw my grenade, Bill, buddy. Got the cover. Target's on the left, none. Over there. Christ. Tell me what the hell's going on over here. Got the cover, battle buddy. Tell me what, throw my grenade, Bill, buddy. Got the cover, battle buddy. Throw my grenade, Bill, buddy. Blam, changing mags. Well, then I guess you can't very well cover him down there, can you? No, it only works if a round is in the chamber.
Oh, no.
Tell me what, throw my grenade, battle buddy. Got your cover, battle buddy. Oh, no.
Did he put the pin?
What's in front of you? Enemies, Joe Sergeant. You're over there, right? Yes, Joe Sergeant. Go. Over to the left, Joe Sergeant.
Uh-oh. This is that video.
Sergeant, I dropped my grenade somewhere over there.
Oh, no.
Oh, why is your weapon on the ground? No.
Not only is the weapon on the ground, but look where the ejection port is.
Yeah. Oh, no. That's a lot of cleaning. Not only a lot of cleaning, that's a lot of push-ups. Just for that and his missing.
Push-ups, at least when I went through basing, that would not have been push-ups.
Well, they were just
The drill sergeants would have gotten a lot more creative.
Oh yeah. What is it? We'd run up and down hills. We'd go run around the barracks. We do like every exercise on the book that we could do for like an hour straight. And then they tell us, hey, you got 10 minutes to go shower, shave, and get in your bunks.
For that sandy pit that the kid is in, I'm going to take a very wild shot in the dark and say he probably had to low crawl until his boots were full.
Oh.
That's what my drills would have done.
Yeah, low crawling hurts. It's not an easy activity.
Well, and as I've joked more than once, I'm still finding sand coming out of parts of my anatomy that sand has no business getting into. And I'm convinced it's from my time on Fort Benning.
That is totally possible. Benning, well, they call it Sand Hill for a reason.
Oh, I'm very well aware. I've told you in the backstage before, I'm the second generation of my family to go to that place.
Oh, it's fun times. Fun times all around.
My father also did basic on Benning.
Man. Yeah, no, Benning's really no fun.
Which is actually appropriate for Father's Day and Army birthday stream.
You're not wrong.
So that's a 2-for-1 sale. Winning.
Yep. Winning.
Twice. See what I'm talking about?
And
To truly embrace.
I've seen that one before.
I'm sorry. Like I said, things that are supposed to go boom and they have a false start, yeah, you tend to run. That's an instinctual thing. Even though a lot of us know these weapon systems have an arming distance for that reason.
Yeah, and there are some of these things that you see it happen, and intellectually you know what's going on, but at an emotional level, you're just like, do I tell them or not?
Yeah, let's let them have some fun with it.
That's the way you do it. You see that shit? That's pure D gangster right there, boy.
Idiots.
I know. Well, imagine you're dumb enough to put the bolt back to the rear on an M16 or an M4, and you lock it, and you put your finger in the star chamber, and somehow, that release goes off.
My dad actually has horror stories about a weapon that was definitely retired by the time you went into infantry. He was one of the last generations. He was one of the last generations on active duty to work with the Thompson submachine gun.
Oh, God! Wow, we were using them that late.
That's what he tells me every time he starts telling his army stories.
Yeah, because I thought we were.
But
what is it? I don't think we were using A1 or M16 A1s at the beginning of Vietnam. I think they came in very shortly after.
At the beginning, no, we were still using the World War II or Korean War. I think it was Garand. I don't remember off the top of my head, and I apologize for that. But I do know for a fact though, that every time I start talking about some of the training fails that I ran into, my dad has to jump in with at least you didn't have to work with or cock the Thompson and stick your thumb into the mechanism.
Oh, ouch. Yeah, we got Jay here with a comment. It's called Garand thumb for a reason.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Oh no. This is prefaced with attempt 1.
Yeah, I
And
saw
this is
that.
grenade range. Oh dear God.
And it's not American either.
Woo. Wait, did he hit the guy next to him?
Nope.
No, it couldn't have. He just threw it so hard that his release was late.
Nope. Went sideways.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this one.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Did you get...
That's good.
You need to find the full version of that tank video.
I think you showed it, didn't you?
I have a few times.
Yeah. No,
the full version's even worse.
Yeah, because track vehicles, they slide in wet weather.
Well, now the reason I say it's even worse is because you see two vehicles before it actually pull that maneuver successfully.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like somebody being too gung-ho for their vehicle's capability.
Well, they were Russian.
Yeah? Yeah, well, they ain't the greatest. What we got here from Nate, that grenade release was early. He let it go behind his head. Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey, at least it wasn't one of these things where he pulled the pin and pulled the grenade and threw the pin.
Pull the grenade and no. Yeah. I've never seen that, but I've heard of it.
I was going to say, you had to have either seen or heard of it at least once.
As long as your hand still has the spoon on the grenade, hey, we can find a way to fix that.
Yeah. What about when you throw it and you're holding onto the grenade and the spoon goes downrange?
You lost that grenade and get it into one of those holes real fucking quick.
I saw that happen. I saw that happen.
Yeah, you throw it into one hole and you get into the other one.
Yeah, no, like I said, I saw that happen once. It wasn't even in basic training either.
Oh, dear God.
But there's a reason why medics aren't allowed grenades.
I suspect you guys would frag some of us. But
not intentionally either.
What do we got here? We got Pooch in the middle of formation. Oh, let's see what happens.
Three, two, one. Weapon. What the?
Oh, I'd be doing the same thing too.
Oh, what the fuck?
Now we got to get it out. And those things are heavy. They have their own little yeah, but they also have their own dolly system for a reason because of the weight of those things.
Fuck!
Oh, more grenades.
No matter what.
Wait, did that go behind him?
It did.
Because they're both looking out front going, where'd he go? Where'd he go? They even look. Yeah, because you can't touch it. You touch it when that cap goes off, you're going to blow your hand off.
No matter what.
White egg! You guys prêt? Faut stand by. Non, tu stand by. Stand by!
Oh, you try to peek over and destroy your cover. That's okay. It wasn't going to last very long as cover anyways.
Well, that was somewhere in Africa, too.
Yeah. I was talking about this. This is why you need an excellent ground guide. Otherwise, what's going to happen happens. And oh man, there are civvies right real close to it on that left-hand side too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see it already. It's going to go right.
Step up! Look up! Fight out!
What did he say?
I didn't hear what he said there.
Let's go back and make sure I heard that correctly.
Step up! Look up! Fight out!
All right, it was frag out.
Yeah.
I heard something different.
Was it something that would get you in trouble on YouTube if you were to say it?
I'm trying to behave on YouTube, make this, a family-friendly channel so that YouTube doesn't come and bother me. Because we know how they like to bother anybody with certain keywords, which I'm going to try to avoid and test the system.
I think I know the one you're referring to. 3 letters.
Oh, yeah. British cigarettes.
I was going to say it rhymes with the pronunciation for the Carrier Air Group.
Mm-hmm.
It's very much. Charge 8! Charge 8, very load it. Let's go fix it. Money! Deflection! 3162! 3162, very much. Quadrant! 1192! 1192, very much. Where do you want?
Oh.
We've already seen the Campbell win a couple times. Army 0, Camels 2.
What the?
Oh, no. Oh, the statement of charges on that is going to be high.
Oh, hang on. I have to point this out.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the poor SOB that had to call command and let them know they needed a wrecker for the wrecker?
A wrecker for the wrecker. Well, technically, if you chain it up correctly, you can get that vehicle you just unstuck and use that to flip it over.
Either way, who's going to send that report up?
Not me. Not it. How do you both do it at the same time?
Did they just face plant while doing a tactical crossing?
Attempting, yeah. Oh yeah, we saw an earlier one. A girl was on the top of the tower. She was going back, and she gets the first step off, and then her back is up against the wall, but she's got her hand tightened or cinched on that choke line. But she's just dangling there like a doll. Like, well,
she probably didn't weigh enough to trigger it.
Yeah, well, that's what the C-seat's designed for, so that you can rappel safely, and if something goes wrong, you can have a whole stop.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
To the rear! Hot!
I swear that the high step is the most ridiculous maneuver in all
Go
military.
back to that previous video for
ceremony.
a second. Hang on, go back to that previous video for a second. Step it forward 2 frames. Stop it.
To the right.
Can you go back just a smidge?
All right.
I think this was on Fort Hood.
I've never been, so I wouldn't even recognize it.
The reason I say that, I did WLC in barracks that were almost identical to that.
Those actually look like some half decent barracks.
Yeah, not until you go inside them.
Oh yeah, that's always the thing. They always look pretty on the outside. When you go inside, it's a moldy mess.
Oh, it wasn't the mold that was the problem.
Yeah.
It was the algae in the pipes.
That's why I have to have our drinking water here has got to be Brita, because we've seen some algae in our water and city water. Ugh. Ooh! Was a trigger already pulled, or did? Let's see. God, it knocked the K-pod off him too.
And that was a howitzer. You
that's
know that
gonna hurt.
Well, you know that's got to be internal injuries, because that looked like it hit him.
Here with jokes, just a tip.
Crusader has a better one.
Yeah, that's one hell of a chest compression. Oh, that's gonna fucking hurt.
Crusader, that looked like it hit just below the rib cage.
Yeah, yeah, probably some broken rib, possible internal bleeding.
At a minimum, the MRE he had for lunch is coming back up.
Probably. Oh, I pressed spacebar on the wrong thing. There we go. There you go, Ukraine. That's your army.
And you know that was Ukraine.
Yeah, because that's actually what it started the video with, is that they just cut to the point of that clip.
Wow. Okay. I have no words.
I know, right?
And you know what
that money to them, and this is the best they got.
And you know what it takes for me not to have anything to say about something. How bad does it have to be for me to be speechless?
Pretty bad. Considering some of the best horror stories I've heard are from both you and Crusader Nate. Yeah, you think? I think the wind knocked out of him is the least of everybody's worries.
Well, okay.
At least it is.
Given where it looked like that impacted, like I said, I'm pretty sure that was right below the rib cage. So he probably pissed in, did something else to himself at the same time.
Oh, yeah, that much pressure being put on the bladder. Not surprising.
Well, not only the bladder, but also the large intestine.
Oh, don't want to think about that. Involuntary evacuation.
And like I said, anything in the stomach probably came out. And the easiest way for it to get out of the stomach is the way it came in.
Yep.
You notice I'm stopping before I say it because you're turning green already, and I can easily get you to turn other colors.
Oh, I'm sure you could. But I think we are going to call it for tonight.
That sounds good. I don't want to make you puke on your own stream.
Oh, I won't puke. It's been a very long time. And I'm sober at the moment, so not like that's going to give me the puke. So, do you have any final thoughts, Mando?
If your father's still alive, make sure you say something nice to him today or this weekend. And if you're an Army vet, make sure you remember when the Army actually was the Army.
Oh, yeah. The Army's not what it used to be.
And for those that are still in the Army, no, a transmission is not a 10-level fix.
No, it most certainly is not. All right. So I'll go ahead and let's see. Still working on trying to figure out some of these things. So I'll just put you backstage. And then we'll go to me here. And my final thoughts for today is going to double down on what Mando said. If you still have your father around, go make sure to go hang out with him this weekend. I know we will be on Sunday, especially since we got another newborn in the family. And as far as the Army's birthday, next year is 250 years. So that'll be a hell of a momentous occasion for those on duty. And until next time, gentlemen.
Everyone here is the best there is. Who the hell are they going to get to teach us?
You two characters are going to Top Gun.
With all due respect, sir, I'm not a teacher. Just want to manage expectations.